Hey, this is Mark at the 2021 Monroe Pop Fest. I'm here with author Jean Davis. She is the author of these wonderful looking books right in front of you here. Tell me, how did you get started writing sci-fi and fantasy?
I grew up watching all kinds of sci-fi and fantasy and reading it like crazy, and I decided I wanted to write my stories, stuff I like to read, so started writing my own.
Who is your biggest inspiration?
Frank Herbert with Dune. Love the Dune series.
Tell me, which one is your personal favorite book, and how many books have you written?
Currently I have 9 books of my own. I've also co-written a book that I don't have that here with me today. My favorite would be Trust. It was my very first novel that I wrote a long time ago, and it gathered lots of dust, and eventually after I wrote a lot of other things, came back and started it being a whole series. So because it's a series, I've been with these characters for a very long time, so I'm quite close to them.
So how long exactly have you been writing?
I've been writing books for probably over 30 years, seriously toward publication about 15.
Tell us a little bit about some of these books.
Okay, so I have the sci-fi series. It's kind of a space opera, so the softer side of sci-fi. I also have sci-fi romance, funny fantasy. This is my newest book, kind of a fantasy parody. I have more traditional fantasy. I have short stories, and I also have dystopian. So I write a little of everything under the sci-fi fantasy umbrella.
Where can people buy the books?
The books are all available on Amazon and most online retailers, and also from me on my Facebook page or my website at Jean Davis Author.
Also, what else do you have coming out in the future?
I have 2 more books in this series coming out that will be out hopefully by fall or early spring next year. I'm also writing a couple other books that I hopefully will have out next year or the year after. So always something in the works.
Well, it was a pleasure speaking with you, Jean. And again, this is Mark with Comic Spirit Sci-Fi at the Monroe Pop Fest with author Jean Davis.